that goal, let it be your driving force to take you to where you actually want to be. So because when your goals is not driving you enough, when you have any challenges on the way, you get discouraged and you think that, okay, this thing cannot work for me, and you will not do it again. So, but because you know where you are heading to, no matter what happened at the beginning, you see it as part of the process. Whether you achieve success, you see it as process. Whether it is a failure, you see it as a process. Whether anything that happens when you achieve normal things, you see it as a process.
Hello viewers, my name is Ayotunde and I welcome you back to another beautiful segment with Isiaka Animation, whereby I will be looking at entrepreneurship, finance. Take welcome as I welcome you to this segment, to this set, Mr. Isiaka Animation, a business consultant, the MD CEO of Interview1 company. Thank you for coming to this section. How do you feel today?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me. I think like I said earlier, MD CEO is overhyping MD. So currently I am in charge. I'm managing the business. So when it's time to bear that CEO, I think we bear it by that time. My name is Isiaka Animation, the MD of Anis Group of Company. Thank you for having me.
All right, so what are the lessons learned in business? You are a businessman and you've been there for some time. You've passed through the successful time, challenges time and the likes. What are the lessons learned from this business, and what advice can you give out to those that are just coming into the financial business?
Business. So be a successful businessman, you need to be patient. I learned that patience can take you to anywhere. Like Yoruba used to say that, Onisuru loma funwara kiniun. So, when you are doing business, at the beginning, it may look so rough, tough, and it will be as if you don't even know how to do it, irrespective of your planning or everything you put in place before you commence that business. But if you are not patient enough and you feel that this thing cannot work for me, that is where the problem is. Patience is the key. Apart from that, you need to be consistent. Know where you are going to. That goal, let it be your driving force to take you to where you actually want to be. So because when your goals is not driving you enough, when you have any challenges on the way, you get discouraged and you think that, okay, this thing cannot work for me, and you will not do it again. So, but because you know where you are heading to, no matter what happened at the beginning, you see it as part of the process. Whether you achieve success, you see it as process. Whether it is a failure, you see it as a process. Whether anything that happens when you achieve normal things, you see it as a process. You will not overwhelm, you will not get confused because of little success or little failure that may come your way in the process of getting to where you want to be. So that's you now thinking, allowing goals to drive you really matters a lot. So apart from that, consistent. You must be consistent, irrespective of what happens. You do it today, repeat it tomorrow, continue doing it no matter what. So you see, with that, you will achieve the greatness. So, but most of our youth today, they want to actually start now and get there tomorrow. It's not work that way. It takes time, it takes steps, it takes stage. One step from another. Like let me quote Pastor Olumide Emmanuel. He said, if you jump up, you will fall down. But if you move up small step by step, you will actually hang on the top. So that is how the business works. It is not something you can just say, okay, let me jump to that place like this. No. So it is something that you take gradually one step before another before you get there. So with all this, so I think if you have all these skills, the ability to be patient, be consistent, then allow goals to be your driving motive, and then ability to delay gratification, these factors will surely propel you to success.
All right, thank you for the wonderful response. I would like to ask you, as an entrepreneur, sometimes as the MD, like you said, sometimes it's always lonely at the top, and you find it sometimes challenging. So I would like to ask, what's really driving you? I mean, in terms of what are the motivation that drives you, inspire you to keep going or keep doing what you're doing?
Like I said earlier, two things happens in terms of motivation. Something motivated me to start business, and something is motivating me to keep doing it. What motivates me to start business, it has to do with understanding your position within your community, within your family. So once that is understood, so you'll be able to assess yourself whether you have the chance to continue the family lineage, the family legacy, or you have to start building your own empire afresh. Having understand that, I discovered that I'm not born to be that fortunate to be the one to take up maybe when the father is no longer, when you come from a polygamous family and you come and you are not even the first son of your mother. So you see that no matter what happens at the family meeting, you have no say, you have no son when it comes to that lineage. So you need to look for ways as somebody who is driven, who is self-motivated, that what can I do to disrupt the status quo and build my own empire, totally different from what we were known for before. So these are the things that actually propel me to want to be an entrepreneur. Having understand how my position within the family, I understand myself as my being. I look at my name. My name is Isiaka, and the two generations we have in the world today. I mean, when we talk about the Abrahamic religion, is both from Isiaka and Isaac and Ismail. Two of them, they form a generation. I think that if somebody like me can go into business, automatically I should be able to do well and also build my own empire, assist people to grow and all. So looking at this is something that drive me into the business. When it now comes to what is that thing that keep me going, what keeps me going is the fact that where I'm going, I think is what concerns me the most. I'm not overwhelmed with where I am today. So that place I want to be, something that I'm looking up to. No matter what happened today, I will not allow it to distract me, because I believe it's part of the thing, it's part of the deal. So that thing is bound to happen. So, but where I want to get to, it is my driving motive, and no matter what happens, I will ensure that yes, surely I get to that place. So those are the things that motivates me to do business. Another thing I think that also motivates me is the fact that the passion to assist people, to create job for people, and assist people to also build their career through the world of entrepreneur. I am doing what I do today with the number of workforce we have. I think those people that are working in our organization, apart from the fact that they are heading from there, they are also learning, and their career as well is growing. So if this kind of industry is not exist, somehow they may find it difficult to get another place where will give them this kind of opportunity. So these are the things that
Okay, all right. So I would just like to add this to it. We talked about this. How do you think you can encourage your staff, and why is it important to motivate or encourage staff?
Any companies that wants to grow has to take our staff seriously, because I used to say that staffs are the first buyer of your product. They are not buying physical products, they are buying your philosophy, they are buying your theory, they are buying what you yourself doesn't even so sure about. At some point, as an entrepreneur, you just want to start something. You never know where that thing will end to. So as a result, I always say that any staff who supported you at that time deserve a lot of things. They deserve to have a place in your heart, because the way I see it is that they also put their life on a danger. Should this company fail, so they also fail. Automatically, it will tantamount to them wasting their time with that organization. If the company succeeds, it is ideal that they should also feel that yes, this company is progressing, and you take them up, you support them in their own career as well. I think what I do is that I always ensure that I inspire them. I let them understand some certain things, then inspire them, let them see that okay, it is possible, giving them that morale. They should not look down at themselves that maybe if they do this thing, it may not come out to be successful or not. No, I give them that vibe that this thing is possible. You can actually achieve it. You can do well. Anything you do, you can achieve it there. Then one way or the other, we support them in doing it in terms of training, in terms of giving them all sorts of things they needed at that time to also ensure that they grow their career and they succeed in their own personal life. And another thing we think that also encourages staff is, work-life balancing. People have their own personal interests and they have their own personal things they need to attend to. And when there is no job, when the job is not giving them the opportunity to have time for their life, I think they will get tired, and at the end of the day, the rate of turnover that organization will be having will be more higher. So these are the things we put in place because we put them first. We operate on human-centric business philosophy, and then we'll ensure that yes, our human capital are at the first front to ensure that our business get to where I want to be. I can't do it alone. I actually need people around me to achieve these goals. So I saw them as a team, while I see myself as a driver of that, as a leader of that team. That's the way I see myself. You hardly understand who is who when we come to our company, and then we all operate together like brothers and sisters. So that's how we rule it.
All right, we're going rounding up. I would like you to just mention this briefly. Human capital development. How crucial is this to business?
Yeah, if humans are not developed, the business will not move forward. So, like I said earlier, any business that wants to grow should have a strategy in place to build their business. One of the things that kills some of the entrepreneurs is that they are too greedy. Only them want to chop it. So, somebody is with you at the beginning when things are not clear enough, and you see that this is the area where you need to also support these people. What stops you from supporting them there? So what we do is, in our own way, in our own little way, though we haven't got there, so but in our own little way, we ensure that we are carrying along our staffs in terms of supporting them in their education line, in whatever things they think they want to do, and we see that it will add to their career. So, and we are seeing the result. Okay, take for instance, somebody that wants to save, and we bring that person to our company immediately after their BLC or HND to come and work with us. After working with us, and if they are fortunate to be posted to our company, automatically they will have the clear understanding of what we are doing there. You get what I'm saying? So, as that, you will have understand the vision of that company. That is, you don't need to start telling that people what we are doing in the company again. So they should have that self-convinced. They should be convinced by themselves, okay, let me continue with this organization, because they know that if they are with that organization, they have the chance of grow in terms of their, career. They have the time of learning, they have the time, and they know the kind of business they are already doing there. So, with that, it helps them a lot to grow, and at the same time it's helping the organization as well to grow. So the thinking that we are bringing new person to this company that will not understand what you are doing is no longer there. So it is something that has been tested and trusted. And I think all the entrepreneurs should look into how they can also develop people so that in order to make their business, grow.
Thank you for this insightful response and knowledge you've been able to share. Thank you very much. I think in this section, this is where we'll run this section onto another section. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Yeah.
All right. All right. For the benefits of people that also reach out to you, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, they can actually call me on 080 3276 9379. 00 3276 9379. They can also follow me on my Facebook page, Animashao Isiaka, and then my Instagram, Isiaka_Animashao. So those are the TikTok, of course, Animashao Isiaka. So those are my handle. You can reach out to me through all these channels.